Boom. Hey, folks, I'm Coach Mike. This is the MDM Show, courtesy of MDM Canada Multimedia Group. And by our sponsor, we have MDM Life Architects right here, folks, where we create better bodies. We build better bodies and we create better lives. It's all part of the program. We go over your emotional health, your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your relationships, your career and education, your finances, recreational activities, the whole kit and caboodle, life, business, sport. Hook up with Coach Mike at MDM Life Architects. It's great when you can do your own commercial on your own show because the show and the podcast actually segues right into MDM Life Architects because they're kind of one and the same. As all the things we do at MDM Life Architects, we bring on specialists and experts in the field that help you with all these different areas that we do at MDM Life Architects. It's kind of like pretty brilliant, is it? So imagine getting exactly what you want in life without forcing it, just by using the power of your subconscious mind. That's what I did. I manifested a luxury retreat experience where I received the free accommodations, gourmet meals, and the exact working arrangement that I needed to help run the retreat center. I wanted to work at a retreat. I was at a point in my life where I was homeless. I didn't have a place to stay. So what did I do? I'm going to teach you the steps that I did to be able to have this happen in my life. And you can do the exact same thing for yourself as well. And this is kind of how this whole thing operates. Is how then you got to believe it. So I'm gonna teach you the steps that I used when I was homeless. I didn't have a place to live. I was going through one of the most difficult times in my life. I was going through a separation and divorce and all that kind of stuff goes with relationships. So I'm very well versed on how relationships go. And I was able, thank you, God, be thankful and grateful every single day. So I thank God and I'll show you how to do it. I was able to bring into my life, you can call it manifestation, you can call it a gift from God, call it whatever you want. I was able to bring this in. God presented it to me, a luxury retreat experience where it was in a beautiful setting, had a beautiful building, was in nature, by the river. It was exactly what I needed at the time. Got free accommodations. They paid me to work there. They paid me to help run the retreat center, to do all the different things that are associated. Again, everywhere I work, I'm the owner. I pretend I'm the owner of the whole thing, and my bosses generally don't like it. That's why I'm unemployable at the moment. That's why I have to employ myself, and they're going to teach you guys how to do the exact same things. We're not going to go up everywhere I've worked. I pretend I'm the owner, and I would caution, if you want to keep a job, that you don't tell your boss that you pretend that you're the owner, because you're going to kind of one up him a little bit. So I didn't do that to one up my bosses. It's like I take full responsibility what goes on in this whole entire organization, because the only way that I know how to work at a job is pretend that I'm the owner of the whole entire corporation. So I have to know how the whole entire thing works. We're not going to get into that now. Just thought I would say that. So that's what I did here when I went to the retreat center. I pretend I owned the whole entire property. I pretend I owned the whole property and the buildings, and I was the operations manager of the whole entire staff. I was the owner. This is how I do it. So, and the people they don't know how to take that. It's like, who do you think you are, that you can come in here and do this? I've just done it my whole entire life. Not saying that I'm better than anybody, of course. I'm not doing to impress people. It's just how I go about doing things. So I'm going to help you guys how I was able to. What the heck happened there? What happened? Oh, there we go. I'm going to help you guys with this. I thought the screen went blank. I'm going to help you guys with this. It's going to be a beauty. So I was able to have God present me with an ideal situation, luxury accommodations. I got paid to do it, to work there. And it's whenever you work in something that you truly enjoy and love, it's like not even working. That's why I do this. That's why I've been helping people my whole entire life. So why stop now? Why not make a business out of it? Why not make a business out of it? So I got free accommodations. I got gourmet meals given to me every day, the exact working arrangement that I wanted, and in the most beautiful setting that anybody can imagine. So, and then that all came crashing down because I had to get another thing to worry about, and that helped with another one of my goals. But I'm not going to get into that one either. So, On this solo episode of the MDM Show, powered by, again, MDM Life Architects, I'll break down the step-by-step process of how I went about doing this. So what did I do? I wrote down my goals daily. I missed a couple, but I keep writing them down and talking about them, and I visualize them morning and night, all during the day. I spoke about it internally through my self-talk, my intentions every single day, and then taking the right inspired actions, because you have to take action. You just can't sit on your couch and think everything is going to get presented to you. No, you have to take healthy, inspired action, and then believe. You have to believe deeply in the outcome that's going to be coming your way. So you have to do a certain amount of things to be able to do this. So number one, write it down. Write down exactly, specifically what it is that you want. If you want to have a certain amount of money in your life, if you want to have a certain relationship in your life, if you want to have a certain house in your life, if you want to have a certain career job in your life, if you want to have a certain vehicle that you want to have in your life, whatever it may, if you want to have a certain body that you want to have in your life, if you want to make a certain body, your body, yeah, it's not somebody else's body. So if you want to make that body, then you got to do certain things. Write down specifically what it is, visualize what that body's going to look like morning, noon, and night, and the energy you're going to have. So anything it is, be very, 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 very specific. Write it down. Then visualize it. And you have to have that burning desire, because if you really, really want it in your life, you're going to have that burning desire, and you're going to program the back subconscious part of your brain consciously over and over and over again, because repeated content gets programmed in the back of your brain. Don't ask me how this works. I just know it works, because I've done it my whole entire life. Again, now I'm actually onto the system, and I want to provide this information to you guys because it's so exciting, because you guys can do the exact same thing too. This episode is made for the retired pro and amateur athletes who want to mentor the next generation. So athletes out there, if you're a pro athlete retired, if you're an amateur athlete retired, we can even if you played any sport in an amateur capacity at an elite level. I'm only looking for elite athletes that actually want to improve your life and your business and your sport, make the world a better place. Or if you want to be an elite athlete, if you want to be an elite human being. I know we're not elitist here because we came from humble circumstances, but we'd like to level up our lives, right? We want to level up our lives a little bit so we can live the life that God actually created us to live, in prosperity and abundance, not fear and scarcity. So this is for retired pro and amateur athletes. If you can even say that you played one sport, I might even take you on, but I have to interview you first to make sure that you're an ideal candidate to be able to do this kind of stuff. But everybody can do it, but not everybody will do it. Say within your sports, you got to put in the time, you got to put in the effort. All these things can pertain to your sports too, pertains to basically anything. It's time to stop hoping and start making things happen in your life. Your victory is waiting for you, folks. Your victory is waiting for you. So it's time to stop just focusing on the things you don't want and start focusing on the things you want. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather have the things in my life that I would enjoy having. We got this AI, artificial intelligence, coming out that's going to be able to help a lot of people. It's going to be there for a lot of good things, and it'll be there for a lot of bad things, just like everything else. So you have to focus on the good things and still be somewhat consciously aware of the bad things, maybe about 2, 3, 4, 5%, to know that the negative stuff is there, but focus on where you want to go, not where you don't want to go. And that's the key. So I'm gonna go into this a little bit further. I'm gonna break down this step by step how you go about doing this. So number one, writing down your daily goals. So I got these things here. I got a whole bunch of these things here. I know some people think these are archaic, but I use these. I got archives here. I know they're not electronic, but I love writing stuff down. If you write them down continuously every day, that programs your subconscious mind to be able to look for whatever it is that you're looking for. It's a power that I don't know if many people know how to use it or it exists, but it does exist. Your subconscious mind is basically God. It's not a genie, but this is how it works. And you have to follow certain things. You have to be able to do this stuff for good. You have to do it for good. You have to promise that you're going to do all this stuff for good, to make your life better, to make the people around you better, to make your communities better. You have to believe that you're going to be able to do all this for the good of yourself, your friends, your family, mankind, and your communities, so we can have a good place to live, for everybody can live in harmony, right? So get yourself a pen, You got yourself a pen, get yourself a pen and get one of these. And you write down specifically, you have to write down specifically if it's a certain amount of money that you want to have come in each month. If you want to have $10,000 coming in each month, or maybe it's $5,000 a month or $20,000 a month, pick that number. We could start it. Maybe it's $2,000 or $1,000 a month. We can go with 2,000. So I want to have $2,000 come into my bank account on a monthly recurring basis, starting as soon as possible. And then you have to write, what am I willing to do to have that money come into my account? Because you have to do something in order for it to come in. And then write that down, the exact amount, whether it's 2,000, whether it's 5,000, whether it's 10,000. And then you have to write down the activities, what you're willing to give, to have that money come into your bank account. And then during the course of the day, every single day, you have to visualize that money coming into your account as if you already have it. And if you do it with like high energy and high feelings, it's like, yes, yes, every day in every way, $2,000 is coming into my bank account. And I'm going to give my time, I'm going to give my expertise, I'm going to give my knowledge, I'm going to give my wisdom, I'm going to give my labor, I'm going to give all this stuff in order for it to come. I'm going to make the world a better place. And you visualize that money going into your bank account with high energy and positive feeling and goodness in your heart. That's how you do it. Morning and night, you visualize that. All during the course of the day, you visualize that. Your internal dialogue, you're talking about it. Speak your intentions to yourself every single day, all during the course of the day. Take the right inspired actions of how you would go about doing this every single day. And then you have to believe, this is the big one. You have to believe and have faith that the outcome will happen eventually. You don't know what the timing is going to be, but you will believe that the outcome will happen eventually. So I hope this helps you guys. If you want to have something come into your life, if you want to have somebody come into your life, this is what I've done in the past, and it's happened. Like, I'll give you another story here. So I was going to Phoenix, Arizona, and I got there a little bit early. It was early in the morning. I think it's about 5:30 in the morning. My plane was leaving at about 7:15 a.m. And I was filling out my stuff, and I had my wallet and I had my passport there. And then all of a sudden I got in a rush and something was going on, and it's like I had to go. And then I came back. It's like I looked for my wallet and my passport. I had my passport with me, but I didn't have my wallet with me. I'm like, I got to go check my bags if I don't have any of this stuff with me. Like, I was starting to panic. So I'm like, okay, you have to calm yourself down, calm myself down. So I'm going here. It's like, I got to go talk to somebody, customer service. Did you see this? Did you see? No, I didn't see that. And then I think 5 or 10 minutes went by, and I'm like, okay, God's on your side. You just had your wallet. Somebody might have picked it up and turned it in, or it's somewhere. So I'm like, somebody had to have done this. So then I got my bearings straight, because I was starting to panic because everything's in your wallet. You got your Visa cards, your debit cards, a bunch of cash, a bunch of US dollars, a bunch of Canadian dollars. You got all this stuff in there. It's like, I don't want to have to deal with all of that. My driver's license and everything. So then finally, okay, I'm trying to like tap into, please God, help me with this. Show me where my wallet is, or guide me in the right direction. So then out of nowhere, this guy just kind of stood right beside me, and he's one of the security guys. It's like, excuse me, sir, I lost my wallet and I don't know where I can get it. Do you know where I can go? He goes, yeah. This guy just gave this wallet to me the other day, so I had to show him my passport, his ID. And it's like, he found my wallet. Boom. It's like, it's amazing. It's like, and everything was in it. And then from there, I went to go board my flight, and then I'm going. It's like, okay, I'm trying to check. You can't check into your flight. You can't check into your flight. You can't check into your flight. It's like, because I was late. It's like, you can't check in yet. It's like, there's got to be somebody here that can help me check into my flight or get me another flight. So it's like, I believed it. It's like someone. So I just stood there. It's like, somebody's got to be able to help me. Somebody's got to be able to help me. Somebody's got to be It's like I'm not going to take your answer for what it was. And then all of a sudden, this girl from the back came out of nowhere, and she goes, "Well, I can help you, sir. What seems to be the problem?" It's like, so I told her my dilemma. I told her my story about my wallet, and I was late checking in and whatnot because all this stuff was going on. She goes, "Well, I can get you in, but you got to follow me and you got to do exactly what you say." She punched everything in. So she checked me in, took my bags there. We took everything to the front, and she beelined me. She got me one of those things to ride in. We bypassed everything. We went through the quick security. She got me right to my gate. All my bags were there. They made sure they were checked down below, and then it's like she got me on the plane. It's like, whoa. And they were telling me that I couldn't because I was late and all this stuff. It's like, really? Really? So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And I have a whole bunch of other stories of how it happened as well and different things, but I didn't write things down. I just kind of like, okay, this has to happen. This has to happen. This has to happen. So you guys could do all the exact same stuff too, but you have to have a burning desire within the bottom of your heart, mind, and soul that it's going to happen. And you guys can do all this stuff too. If you want to have whatever it is, I'll tell you the other story about the car. I've always wanted a convertible, just because I wanted to have a convertible to see what it'd be like to have a convertible. And then my mom bought me a model convertible because we couldn't afford a convertible at the time. And then her boyfriend was going to like sell his convertible. His car wasn't the nicest one that I wanted, but it was a convertible. So I'm like, maybe I should get his convertible. And then I don't know, something happened. Da 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 da. Didn't nothing happened there then. So it's like, and I didn't even put like whole work into this one, but it's like you have the convertible. I wanted a convertible, whatever. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, one of my brother's neighbors had a convertible that they wanted to get rid of. I was like, okay, I'll take a look. So it just happened to be like a BMW Z3 convertible that was in mint condition with low kilometers. It looked brand new. It was in my price range at the time. It's like, thank you, thank you. So again, this you guys have to be able to relate to this because it's like this is how life happens. This is how life happens for you. Out of like bad circumstances, good things happen. Out of deemed bad circumstances, good things happen. So you almost look forward to bad circumstances because good things happen out of bad circumstances. So again, this is what we teach at the Life After Sport playbook through MDM Life Architects with our athletes. We help you build your life, we help you build your business, and we help you if you're still playing sport, we help you with your sports. We go back to the grade sevens and grade eights in elementary school. We go back to the high schools. We go back to the colleges and universities. I don't know how much longer colleges and universities are going to be around, but we help the people that are back to where we used to be, and we help them with their life. We mentor them through with their life, and then we show them about business, and we help them with their sport so they can grow a life that they can be proud of. We develop good human beings, and that's what the whole thing's all about. We help develop an all-encompassing, wonderful, extraordinary human being because we're all extraordinary. We're all children of the Most High God. We're all children of the Most High God, whether we believe that or not. And then God gave us certain capabilities and certain skills and certain abilities that we have that we need to keep pushing forward in our life with. We have to kind of use these skills and abilities because sometimes they get buried. So that's what we do here at MDM Life Architects. The MDM show right now is promoting MDM Life Architects because I'm kind of one of the same. They call me Coach Mike. They call me MDM. They call me Mike. They call me Michael. Just don't call me late for dinner if you're going to call me something or call me one way or the other. I ain't hard to find. So let's go. Let's get this done. Any athletes, any coaches, any sports teams out there, I can guarantee you without a shadow of a doubt that this will work for you. However, you have to follow the steps. When you follow the steps and you put them on at high levels and you do what you need to do, this all will work for you. If you want to have a championship team, if you're a coach in high school or amateur sport or pro sport, and you want to have a championship team, you can build and create amazing cultures that will build championship teams because these principles are across the board in life and business and sport and everything in your life. If you exercise these specific principles. I've done it. I'm just starting to like bring this forward to you guys now, and I'm going to launch it again and again and again and again. And it works with everybody, whether you believe it or not, in your life, in your business, in your sport, in your families, with your parents, with your kids, with your friends, with your intimate relationships. You have to know exactly what it is that you want and write it down and be specific. Set some boundaries and get this all rocking and rolling and going. And I'll show you how to do that. If you don't know how to set goals, if you don't know how to stick up for yourself, if you don't know how to communicate, if you don't know how to use technology, it's all good. It's all okay because you got to learn somewhere. Before you got popped out of the mother's womb, you didn't know how to walk. You barely even knew how to crawl. But guess what? You're going to learn until you know how to crawl. Then you're going to learn until you know how to walk. And then you didn't know how to talk either. Like no language whatsoever. Some people know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whole bunch of different languages. So you learned how to talk, didn't you? So you can learn how to do this. And it's going to be a benefit to you and your friends and your family, whether you believe it or not. But you got to do certain things, right? If it's a certain recipe that you have to follow every single day for the rest of your life, and then you can create the life and design. We create and design the life of your dreams, whether you believe that or not. Again, you have to change your mind in order to have this happen. If you have a stinking bad attitude and you're whining and moaning and bitching and complaining, you're full of fear and you're full of scarcity, it's not going to work for you. I can feel the tingling coming in my throat. So you have to see, I can't even see those words. You have to change the way you think. You have to change the way you talk. You have to change the way you act. You have to change all your habits because those are patterns that have been instilled in you from your birth. And you can change all that, but you have to want to change it. You have to want to change it by the books you read, by the videos that you watch on TV, by the the audio programs that you watch as well. My throat's going there again, which is brutal. We should edit this out, but it's not gonna be it's not gonna be edited out. It's okay. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. So yeah, just do an audit of your thoughts. Do an audit of your thoughts. Do an audit of your speech. Do an audit of the words that you use when you talk. And if you're using negative words that are whining and moaning, bitching and complaining all the time, if you're always thinking about what bad's going to happen, if you're always thinking about stinking thinking or what you don't want in life, guess, and then you have to go from there and say, oh, well, how is my life? How is it my life bringing forth in the physical reality? Is it what I want, or is it what I don't want? And if it's what you don't want, then you might have to change a couple things, and that's what we help you do. That's what we help. But I'm only going to work with people who are coachable. I'm only going to work with people who have money. I'm only going to work with people who want to have a better life. And again, I posted today, there's only going to be a few of you. I wish I could work with all of you. I would love to work with all of you. Like there's millions and billions of people, but my niche again are retired athletes, pro athletes, amateur athletes. Doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 18 plus, or you can be in your 60s or 70s or 80s. It doesn't matter, but you're still going to have some breath in your lungs. You're still going to have some drive and a burning desire in your belly to get done the things that you want to get done with your life. So let's do it. Get a hold of me somehow. Let's see if I can bring on the ticker here. So if you've read any books, if you haven't read any books, books are good. Read good books. Program your mind. Go down here because this is where it all starts. We can get you started at growrichlife.com. You have to put your first name in. You have to put your email in. It'll take you to another page, which is Russell Brunson's page. So I'm an affiliate of Russell Brunson. I get paid a little bit, not even much to promote these books. So it's Think and Grow Rich, and there's 2 other secret books from the Secrets of Success, which is right here. And then I don't have those other books with me at the moment, but they're around here somewhere. Think and Grow Rich is right there. I'm going to get that one. So this one here, There it is right here. Think and Grow Rich. So this is one of the books you'll get right here. And those other ones, yeah, are down here. The other ones are just right here. So I might as well show you guys. And the box set. So we'll send you this box. That's a little impromptu. So this is what you get. You just got to pay for shipping. You got to put some skin in the game. So I say it's free. The books are free, but you just got to pay for shipping to cover shipping and handling. And it might be a little bit more with the tariffs. The tariffs going on. If you're in the U.S., it should be cheaper. And with the foreign exchange as well, it'll be cheaper in the U.S. This guy here, you're going to get this book here, which is like a golden. You can see I've studied it a little bit here. This is where fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in a subsequent chapter. So this gives you exact instructions on what you need to do. And I teach this. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. And so this is an amazing book. Foreword by Russell Brunson. And the Napoleon Hill Foundation is like gorgeous. So it comes in this. This is the Secrets of Success. This puppy right here. This is through Russell Brunson's Secrets of Success, one of his businesses I'm an affiliate of. I haven't quite got my stuff up to this part yet, but this is, if you can get into places like this, amazing. These are the people you want to be hanging around, people that are doing things at the highest level. Not only, and the books come in here. It's kind of cool, super cool. The books come in here. Yeah, which you get your own. It's so awesome. It comes into this. The books come in here, and he gives you two of these other books. These books right here. So again, life and business, sport, this all pertains to that. It will place you wherever you wish to be among men. Napoleon Hill, Practical Lessons of Applied Psychology. Let's see, they're all study guides. If you want to learn, if you want to study, if you want to get better in all the different things that you do, that's what you got to do. Let's see what it says here. If your environment is not to your liking, change it. So we talk about environment. If you don't have a nice environment that you're in, change the environment. Change it. Sometimes not so easy. The first step to be taken is to create in your own mind an exact picture of the environment in which you believe you could do your best work. So your office, is your office a mess? No. Picture in your mind what your office. I love this. Like, this is great in here. It's not exactly how I want it, but I'm using what I have. I know exactly. I would like to have like a huge office with a huge desk, but I'm using what I can right now, and I have a picture in my mind of what my next office is going to be like. Beautiful. What else does it say? Exact outline of the picture of what you intend to build. And this is something. The first step you must take in every accomplishment is the creation in the mind of an exact outline or picture of that which you intend to build in reality. This is something you cannot afford to forget. So this is just a couple sentences in this book. So this is golden. This is absolutely golden information that, again, instead of saying how much is this going to cost me, it's like you should be saying, if I can just get my hands on information, the life that I can build and create, and then if I get that stuff, because I'll teach you all this stuff, if I can get all that stuff and then get Coach Mike to like mentor me and teach me, it's like I'll be able to make as much money as I possibly can. I'm going to turn myself into the best possible human being that I can, and then I can teach others how to do the exact same stuff, because that's what it's all about. When you learn, you go and coach and you go and teach what you learned. As long as it's good stuff, right? Make sure it's good stuff. Whenever you learn something and you're a little bit ahead of everybody else, go out and teach other people how to do it, to give them a little bit of a head start and to help them out too, because that's what life's all about, is it not? That's one of the things that life's all about. I believe that to be true. You can believe whatever you believe to be true. I believe that to be true. And then even to get the set, I had my business coach help me with the set. He's like, you got to get a good camera, you got to get a good light, you got to get a good desk area, and then have the back setting. Again, this is all my touch, my interior decorator. you tap into somebody who's an interior decorator and you model what they do and you spin it off to like your own touch, right? So I'm speaking into the microphone. Am I speaking into the microphone? Speak into the microphone of the microphone feed. At night, I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip hop and I start trembling. Well, that's all I got for you guys. A little bit longer than I thought. So if you want to have something in your life, you want to be the person who you need to be in order, you got to have. I got this from Myron Golden again. Thank you, Myron. I appreciate it, buddy. So do, have. So in order to become the person that you need to become, you have to do the things that are associated, be, do, have. So in order to become, I love it. Learning is great and I love teaching it. So in order to become the person that you need to become, to have, which is beyond the do, to have the things that you want to have in your life, you must do the things that are associated with becoming the person that you need to become. And then when you become the person you need to become to be able to have the things that you want to have in your life, that's how the formula works. That's how the equation works. Be, do, have. Be, do, be. So first of all, you have to visualize, who do I need to become? What kind of person do I want to become? And then you do the associated actions that are associated with becoming that type of person, because you have to become that type of person in order to have that thing in your life. Because again, the whole thing with lottery winners, if you don't know how to deal with this stuff and you get given like $10 million, 10 million bucks, give you $10 million, you don't know what you're going to do with the money will be gone, because you just blow it, you'll spend it, and it'll be gone within a year, done. But if you're wise with it, you got given $10 million, you'll have a plan to grow that money, to invest it in nice infrastructure, to give back to society, and bada boom, bada bing. I have a plan. I know what I would do with I know what I would do with like $1 trillion. If I had $1 trillion, that's not even enough money to do what I know what I would do with the money. So have a big vision plan. If I had $1 trillion, Mr. Elon Musk, I can help you with the $1 trillion plan that I got, but it would be geared toward athletics and sports. So if anybody knows what the Edmonton Mall in Edmonton is, like that big mall, it would be all sports. There'd be hockey rinks, there'd be football stadiums, there'd be soccer stadiums, there would be baseball stadiums, there would be tracks, there'd be swimming pools, there'd be weightlifting facilities, there'd be cardio facilities, there'd be massage beyond massages, there'd be chiropractor facilities, there'd be meditation facilities, there'd be goal setting facilities, there'd be everything there. That's what I would create. If I were to create something, there'd be an indoor ski hill. It'd be like that's what I would create. It'd be like the monstrous infrastructure of sports facilities. I don't know how much it would cost. It wouldn't really matter, but that would be that's exactly. There'd be rehab centers for people. It'd just be a whole health, wellness, sports, fitness facility that nobody could imagine. That's my brainchild, and maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it. And it would be in the mountains somewhere. It'd be like, are you kidding me? It'd have like hockey rinks, swimming pools, tracks, football fields, soccer fields, you name it, it would be in there. And then we'd have like intense training facilities, the highest end training facilities you can have, all the best food, all the best nutrition. There'd be massage therapy, there'd be light therapy, anything you could think of that would make you better as a human being. That's what we do. We customize your life. So you customize your life, then you get to play all this golf courses. Did I mention to be a couple golf courses in there? Maybe 36 holes, or what's the other one? 18, 36, 18 plus 36, 54 holes, maybe 72 holes. I don't know. All the best possible things there would be. If anybody wants to jump on that with me, let's do it. I don't know. $1 trillion would be enough. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a couple 100 billion, maybe. I'd love it. I'd love to build something like that. That'd be so good. And the nutrition, you'd have the best food there that would be actually real good food for your body. Let's let's do it. Elon, I need some of your money. I need some of your money to build this, and then we can build it out. And we need a lot of land. So if anybody has a lot of land in a good area and wants to help me build this, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, folks. I'm Coach Mike. This is the MDM show. I think this is episode, was it 457 maybe? I didn't put it down here. So go to growrichlife.com. Put your first name in, put your email in. I showed you the books you're going to get. And then once you get that, then you got to sign up for my coaching program. Get a hold of me. We'll do that. We'll do the 5-day challenge or the 3-day challenge or the 7-day challenge to make sure that this is something that you need to do. We'll give that to you. Email me at mdm.canada.group@gmail.com, right down here, EMDEM dot, the word Canada, CANADA.group, GROUP @gmail.com. And then write me a little thing on there. And then it's like, I know you're interested. So this is how we vet you. This is how we vet you. Because everybody's like, I want to do this. I wish I could do this. I wish it, but you're not going to take any action. So we need people that take action. We need people that are serious. We need some people that are going to put some skin in the game. So we got to put a little bit of money in the game. Pay for shipping on the Think and Grow Rich book. We're going to walk ourselves through that book. And then we're going to build your life. We're going to build your mind. We're going to build your emotional intelligence, your emotional fitness. We're going to build your spiritual life, because all this is spiritual. It's all spiritual game. We're spiritual warfare. Got to make sure you're playing on the right team. And then your physical body, you got to look after your physical body. You got to build some muscle on here. Put some muscle, lose some fat, build some muscle, and then get some good nutrition in the body. So we help you with that. Then we help you with your relationships. So this is all results-based. It's all results-based. We help you with your relationships, your intimate relationship, your co-worker relationship with your friends, with your family, all that kind of stuff, and a relationship with yourself, and a relationship with God, your creator. So relationships, very important with your career and your education, your development. Okay, I don't know what I want to do with my life. What do I need to do with my life? Pick a trade. Maybe I want to do a trade. Maybe I want to be a plumber. Maybe I want to be an electrician. Maybe I want to be a drywaller. Maybe I want to be a painter. Maybe I want to be a framer. Maybe I want to be a life architect. Maybe I want to be an engineer, an architect of buildings. I architect people's lives. I'm a professional expert life architect. I can help you put your life together if you need me to do that for you. From the lowest to the highest, it doesn't really matter because the principles are the same no matter what. But I'd love to help you do that. So whatever career you want to be a lawyer, you want to be an accountant, you want to be a professional sports player, whatever you want to be. Doesn't matter if you want to have your own landscape company, if you want to have a company, a lumber yard, if you want to have what other companies, a restaurant or a bar or a nightclub. Doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you're going to be a chiropractor. Maybe you're going to be a masseuse, a massage therapist. Maybe you're going to teach AI, because AI is coming on the scene right now. And it's going to be very, very, I'm going to teach you guys how to do AI, because I'm going to learn AI, and I'm going to set up programs on how you can learn to do AI the right way, the best possible way that you can do it. It's kind of crazy out there right now. We can learn how to manage your money. Maybe you want to be a banker. Maybe you want to be a financial analyst. Maybe you want to, whatever it is that you want to be, you can do it. But it takes time. You just can't say, okay, I want to be this, a firefighter, a policeman, whatever it may be. You can do it. Pick one. And then I've worked in about 12 to 15 different industries. I don't know. I've worked in almost every industry that's being attached to another industry. There isn't an industry that's not attached to another industry that I probably haven't worked in yet, which I love it. And then I just pretend when I work there, I pretend I own the whole thing, which is like got me in trouble with my bosses. Thanks, bosses. I appreciate that. But I know I was probably a little bit of a pain in the ass for you. But I'm okay with that, because you've never dealt with somebody like me before. And that's okay. I understand. I totally understand. But it's like, you guys had low self-esteem. That's okay. You had low self-esteem, but it wasn't your fault. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You were where you were, and I was where I was. Maybe it was my fault. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed you guys so much, or asked so many questions, or been so eager to help out. Maybe I should have been like everybody else and just kind of went with the flow and kind of was slow and just kind of melded and meshed in with it. But that's kind of not who I am, so I couldn't really do that, right? So instead, I would like to, back my old self would have told a lot of my bosses, but I was never even really able to do that when I was working with them. I would like to punch them all out and strangle them all, but I just said thank you very much, and I would like to tell them a bunch of fine words too. I would love to tell them that, but guess what? You take the high road and say thank you very much. I learned a lot from you. I appreciate all the things because they did a lot of things for me. I appreciate everything you did for me. I learned a lot. It was great to work here. Thank you very much. I appreciate everything that you did for me, and I wish you the best. That's what I did every. That's what I did every time, and they couldn't believe it. It's like, well, obviously you don't know. Maybe you don't even know who I am. Maybe you should have taken the time to get to know who I truly am instead of lumping me in with everybody else, right? But who takes the time to get to know people on like a human personal level because we're all so busy and we're in such a hurry, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm done here, folks. I've rambled on long enough. Hopefully, I helped you some way, somehow. Because this is what we do at MDM Life Architects, and the MDM show promotes MDM Life Architects, and we promote all the other businesses out there that could be associated with life architects, people that look after your mind, people that look after your emotions, people that look after your nutrition, people that look after your body, people that are developing businesses, people that are developing technology in accordance with websites and funnels and artificial intelligence, people that are geared towards sports and all different sports, people are that geared towards you name it. That's who we're going to have on the show. So I can learn from them because I don't know everything. I'm not perfect. Not even close by any stretch of the imagination. But I want to learn. I want to get better. I want to become the best possible human being that I could be. And I want to help other people become the best possible human beings that they could be as I slow down my speech. And I'm not talking so fast because I have always have lots to say. So that's why I talk so fast, because if I slow down my speech, I would be on here for hours on end. You guys might get a little bored because all of this excitement comes through here. So if I slow down my speech, I talk a little bit more monotone, which I used to, which I could, and it's fine to do. Well, what if I just slow down and talked at this rate of speed? You'd be like, that guy's like an idiot. He probably should talk a little bit faster and kind of figure out what he wants to say a little bit sooner, so he doesn't have to like leave spaces between all of his words, you know? Okay, it's enough of playing around with that. It's okay. We love you guys. God bless you guys. We'll pick a topic next time. We'll stick to one topic. It's hard for me to stick one topic because we're all over the place, but I went over how you're going because everything's attached to something, right? You got the tree, you got the roots, you got the trunk, you got the branches, you got the leaves. It's all encompassing, right? It's all growing. Then you got the fruit that comes from it's like, yeah, and the flowers and then the birds that live in it. But yeah, the mind is like an amazing thing. So you should tap into your mind because it can help you do amazing things. Tap into God the Father, and it'll help you do amazing things. Again, I'm over time by about half an hour, which tends to happen every once in a while, but that's okay. I love you guys. God bless you guys. And my next stop is I'm heading to the gym, which I'm about 2 hours late because my call before this went about an hour, a little over an hour late too as well, which is fine. That's okay. I got 24 hours in a day. So again, love you guys. God bless you guys.